All right. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome to our senior stars to another Sunday of the After School Club. MashaAllah. Thank you all for coming on time. Those who have joined us already, I guess others will filter in as we go, but we really need everyone to be on time. So as you know, my name is Dr. Fozia. And we have with us Sister Letitia, all the way from Arizona. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
All righty. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Hang on, let me share my screen. I probably want to pop this out.
Whoa. Oh, I know what happened.
My noise canceling thing came on. Let's see. Share screen. It's okay to do that. All righty. So today is November 14th. SubhanAllah. The months are just rolling by. It's November already. Fall is definitely here. All right, so a quick review of our requirements. As we agreed on day one, the first one was to show up on time. We got folks violating that, so we're gonna have to remind each other of that. Be fully engaged, so you all please remember to be fully engaged as we go along today. Be respectful. Everyone's opinion is valid. We're here to validate everyone. And also please complete your lessons or activities that we give you. So hopefully everyone did their work today. So again, just a quick review of the objective of this year's Senior Stars, because we're going to have a different theme every year. This year, we want to help students gain the skills and knowledge that they need in order to seek education and training beyond high school and eventually embark on fulfilling careers. So we want to help you through your high school. Well, we're actually starting as early as middle school. Through high school, and hopefully help you get on that track to have a fulfilling career in the future. All right, so we are going to have students present their take-home tasks. So for those who are here, I believe everyone did complete their task, correct? So there are different ways of completing it. I know Nafisa, who's not on yet, had questions about that. I guess I assumed since you guys were doing you were doing remote schooling for a bit, folks would know how to deal with this, but it was a PDF form and you could have printed it out and written on it and then take a picture of it or something so that you can share it with us on Zoom, or if you had like an iPad or something, you could have saved it as a picture and made edits and it'll be saved in a picture format so then you can share the picture. I don't know much about the other tablets, but I think they have something comparable with to that. So how were you guys able to complete the assignment? Can you share with us, please, Abdul Salam?
I printed it, but I didn't take a picture.
You printed it and then so you wrote it was handwritten, right?
Yeah, I didn't take a picture.
Oh, you didn't take a picture. So, while we're still letting folks in, if you can go ahead and take a picture of it, because I would like for you to share your screen or share the picture from your logging on your computer or your phone or a tablet.
I'm on my computer.
Okay, so if you can figure out a way to transfer that to your computer and then share it with us so we can actually see the work that you did and you'll walk us through it, okay? Omar, how did you complete yours?
I wrote it down.
How did you do it?
I printed it out and I wrote it down.
Okay, so while we're waiting, if you can take a picture of it, so then you can now share it on your iPad, that would be great. And Rashida, how did you complete your task?
I did it online.
You did it online, so you were able to figure out how to write it online?
Yeah.
Okay, and then save it somehow and so you're able to easily share that with us, okay? So this is why I didn't want to be too prescriptive with folks, because there's so many different ways to do it and these teenagers will figure it out. I didn't want to get in your head and confuse you, especially if you already have your own system that works for you. Naeem, Assalamu alaikum, Naeem and Yusuf, if you can both please turn on your cameras. We are asking folks how they completed the take-home task. So Naeem, how did you complete your take-home task? Did you print it out? Did you do it online somehow? You are muted. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I printed it out and I did it. I just wrote
Okay.
on it.
Okay, so can you get it on to whatever gadget you're logged on as, if it's a computer or a tablet, if you can get it onto that, because we're going to have you ask that you share that with us so we can all see what you did. Salam alaikum, Nafisa, the
Okay.
lady with the $1 million question. How are you?
Walaikum assalam.
Can we have your
Good.
camera on? I want to see your beautiful face.
Turn
Oh,
it
there she
on.
is. MashaAllah. Thanks for turning on your camera, lady. So how did you end up completing the task? You're muted.
Yeah, I just printed it like Naeem.
Okay, good. So take a
Mhm.
picture of it, transfer it onto whatever you're logging on with right now so we can share, you can share that later. And Yusuf, salam
I don't know how
alaikum,
to
dear.
do that.
I know your camera's having issues.
Um,
Okay, good to have you. How did you complete the task? Did you print it? Did you do it online?
I just screenshotted it as a picture and used editor.
Okay, perfect. So, all right, so get it ready. You guys should have gotten a chance to do that. So I will go around once more. Actually, I wanted the middle schoolers to present first. Yusuf, do you know if the Bryants are joining us today?
They should be.
Okay, inshallah. So I was gonna have the middle schoolers start off, but well, we do have one of them here, and Nafisa will get us started. If you don't
I'll be
mind.
leaving at like 3:55 because I have a basketball game.
Oh, okay, no problem. Then maybe we should go with you first then. How about that? We're gonna have you be our honorary first speaker. So you guys have the interest inventory to complete. There were 2 pages of that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now and allow you to share your screen. Is it ready? Is it prepped and ready to go?
No,
No?
not prepped.
Okay. How about you, Nafisa? Are you prepped and ready to go?
No.
No? Okay. Who's prepped
So
and ready?
who's prepped and
Abdussalam.
ready to go?
Right. I saw Abdussalam getting the screenshot. Is yours ready?
no, I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. It didn't go through, so I'm just trying to figure out how to fix it.
Okay. I saw you taking a picture of it. So you take a picture of it and
Yeah,
I don't know if you
taking a
emailed
picture
it.
of but it's the orientation is like I have to rotate it, but I can't figure out how to do that on the computer.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, Mohammed Jabril is with us today. Salam alaikum, Mohammed Jabril. My super shy, friendly guy. How are you? MashaAllah. Good, mashallah. I don't know if you did not get, your mom probably got it, but you did not get your, okay. You did not get the take-home assignment. So Jabril, you're in 8th grade or 9th grade? You're in 8th grade, right?
Yes.
8th grade. Do me a favor, personally, send me a personal chat to this number. Okay, I'll personal chat you and then you can respond back. Do you have a cell phone number? Pardon me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to send something to you really quickly. Let's see if you're able to complete that as we go. Let me know if you're ready, when you're ready, Abdussalam, okay? And also Yusuf.
And so should we give them like a few minutes just to get it together?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how we
Okay.
do.
I fixed
I
it.
would love to see what you guys came up with.
I fixed it.
Okay, good. Hang on just a moment. All right. When you are done and ready, go ahead and type done to the group chat and just to let me know that you are ready to go. All right, Rashida's ready. Good.
Oh, good, good. Okay.
All right. Yusuf, let me know when you're ready as well. I want to give you priority.
Dr. Demi, should we start in like 3 minutes?
Yeah, inshallah.
Just because Yusuf said he has to leave at 3:50 and it's
Yeah.
already 2 minutes to 3:50.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I actually wanted to get Yusuf to go first, so he
Okay.
can't take a picture of it. Nafisa, you can't take a picture of it. You don't have to send it. So Nafisa, unmute really quickly. What are you logged on into Zoom with?
Tablet.
On a tablet. Can you email a picture or a shot of what you have? You know what?
Because I don't have
That's
enough
okay.
space.
Okay. I remember that from
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We could even put it up depending on who's
Yeah, I was
presenting.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Yusuf, indicate when you're ready so that you can go. But for now, let's go ahead and have Abdul Salam go first. So what you're going to do, I'm allowing you to share your screen so we can see what you wrote, and you'll walk us through your web. Okay, well, sorry, it's called something else for the high schoolers, interest inventory. So go ahead, you have the floor, Abdul Salam.
Okay.
Oh, great. Oh, nice. All right.
Can you see that?
Yes, sir. We can see that.
Okay, so the things that I'm interested in are science, math, programming, technology, and sports. So like I like taking a lot of high school classes that fall into one of those because they're like my favorite types of topics and stuff like that. My strengths are problem solving, computation, so like math stuff or like formulas and stuff like that. Any science related topics, and I'm good in some type of government topics as well. My
Okay.
weaknesses, I'm not really good in comprehension, like reading and answering questions about it and writing. So I've been trying to work on that ever since.
Okay. And so I just have a quick question before you go on, Abdul. So are there any strategies that you're currently using to help you out with comprehension concerns and writing concerns?
Well, yeah, I often I take writing classes and like I take a lot of English classes right now. because right now instead of one, I'm taking 2 English classes, and that's really helping me with comprehension and writing.
Okay.
Okay, so the activities I've been doing in high school, I've done quite a few AP classes. I'm doing gifted academics. I started a club for neuroscience in my high school. I'm in two honor societies, the regular honor society and a science related honor society. I've done quite a few community service and I play soccer. Um, so
Okay.
after high school, I want to have a productive college experience. So like I want to gain a lot from college, so that I'm not just going there and wasting my parents' money. I also want to get good grades in college. I want to go to a good college that will give me the things that I need, like provide me with the education that I need, and from that college, I want to be able to get a good paying job. Um,
Okay,
I want to
mashallah.
live a relatively moderate lifestyle, and I want to stay on the East Coast because I I don't like anywhere else besides the East Coast, because
Okay.
mainly because of the weather. But yeah. Um. So for intrinsic values, the things that I have for motivations are the feeling of accomplishment. So like when I'm able to do something that's beyond what I'm expected, I get a sense of accomplishment. I like that kind of feeling. I also like to show my knowledge, show that I'm knowledgeable in a certain aspect, and that also gives me a sense of motivation. And along the same lines, just like to express things that I know, and also contributing to my future goals, so that I know what I'm doing isn't technically a waste, and that it's all gonna come to a good end in the future.
Inshallah.
My extrinsic values, uh, like I said before, get going to good college and getting a high paying job, and some kind of status, I guess. And then my lifestyle values are I want to live in the suburbs, live a moderate lifestyle. I want to have some time to travel, and I also want to have some time to spend with my family. So I don't want to get a job that takes up basically the entirety of my life.
Wow.
Wow, mashallah. Thanks for
This
sharing
is
that.
good. Mashallah. Wow.
So turn on your
Very good job,
camera.
Abdul.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
quite impressive. Let me tell you, kudos to you, mashallah, for being able to come up with
Seriously.
all of these because I wasn't thinking about all this until like my late 20s or 30s, mashallah.
Yeah, I'm just sitting back like I probably didn't start thinking about until the end of my 30s. Well, some
Right?
of it, but yeah, that is awesome, Abdul. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I like that you said though? That, like I love the fact that you know what your strengths are and your areas of opportunity, but it's like your strengths and your what you are going for, they are all lined up, being good in science, being good in math, being in AP classes, and also your interests, your career interests. But I like the fact that you're already thinking about your family and being able to, that is a realistic thing to think about because some careers do take away from the time that we spend with our families. So that is good that you're already thinking about that. And it's not something that you're going to think about later on in life when you're already embedded in the career. Good job, Abdul.
Thank you.
Mashallah. I definitely have to echo what Sister Letitia has just said. I was very impressed. I'm very impressed with the way you thought about this. I'm actually interested, like, how long did it take you to complete this task?
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So for you to have been able to complete in such a short time, it's probably something you've been thinking about for a long time.
Yeah.
Because you didn't, all this does not happen overnight. Am I correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Thanks for sharing that. The family aspects, subhanAllah, folks don't typically think about that until even much later. So it's amazing.
And I would venture to say that some of those things that he wrote down are probably already embedded in his current family values.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah. So how his current family, I mean, I don't know your
Structure, your
family
current family
dynamic.
structure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your current family structure. That's very nice, Abdul.
MashaAllah. All righty. Okay, I was gonna have Yusuf Ali go next, but he disappeared. Oh, I didn't know Zainab Abbas is logged on with us, or is that someone else? Because I don't think this is Zainab Abbas. Is that Mohammed?
Assalamualaikum. Did you call my name?
I called your name because someone didn't change their name to their name. Sister Zainab.
It's Muhammad. I think he just stepped into the bathroom. I'm checking the baby.
Okay. Okay.
So
Assalamu
let
alaikum,
me change his name. Walaikum salam. And actually,
Uh-huh.
I had Yusuf come in, but he has a basketball game at 4:20.
Okay. Yeah, we were trying to get him to go first. So,
Yeah, I told him to go first. That's like, Yusuf, go first because you have
yeah.
to go. Did
No
he not go
problem.
first?
No, he didn't. We were just trying to get ourselves situated. It's okay. It's okay.
Let me call him down here real quick. Maybe he can go
Oh,
before we head
absolutely. If
out.
you can do that, that'll be great. Thank you so much, sister. Sister Letitia, I don't know if you know, Sister Zainab is actually, she leads a STEM program, SciTech to You, that we're always partnered with for our STEM enrichment. So it's a treasure to have. Pardon me?
I think I saw her briefly when you guys did the workshop before.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was able to attend briefly.
MashaAllah. Yes, that's the Sister Zainab, MashaAllah. So yeah, let's just hang tight for Yusuf to do here.
Yusuf is here.
And then you called me
Okay.
downstairs, so
I was talking to him. I didn't call him. Go ahead.
okay.
All right.
I start to pull it up.
Assalamu alaikum, Yusuf.
Walaikum salam. Okay. Give me a
You
sec.
look very handsome. Your hair is perfect. I'm just teasing. So when you're ready, feel free. If you're not able to share it, Yusuf, just show us on the paper. We'll take a quick glance and then you explain each step to us. Okay.
Mom is praying, so he might not be.
He'll be once he's done.
Okay, let's all learn from this. Is everyone else prepping their stuff? Okay, so all you have to do is hit the share button and you're able to do it. Omar, how about you? How are you doing over there?
I'm almost done.
Okay.
I think Nafisa was done. I can't take it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if Yusuf can go because he has to leave for the game. Are you ready now, Yusuf?
I have my laptop with it now.
Okay, go ahead and just
So-
read it off to us. I'll share my screen so we know what you're saying.
So under what I'm interested in,
Mhm.
I put sports, computer science, math, and finance. And under my strengths, I would put math, communication, and like understanding things easily. What are my weaknesses? It's probably just procrastination. I put under there, procrastination is my main weakness. What activities have I been involved in during high school? I put none because I haven't been involved in anything at school.
Okay.
What kind of experience do I want to have after high school? I put worthwhile. Like it's worth what I put, the effort I put in college or will put in college. Like it's worthwhile. It's worth all the effort I put, basically. As an adult, where do I want to live? What kind of lifestyle do I want to have? I put I don't know because I don't know honestly what I wanted to have. And then intrinsic values, I put I don't have any values that are really intrinsic or extrinsic or any of those, other than I have one that's lifestyle, but I don't have any intrinsic or extrinsic. So I don't know about those two. Then for lifestyle, I put like overall just wanting to have like enough money to at least get by and to provide for myself at all times. Not like on the cusp of being broke, but and just having a stable income.
Okay. Mashallah, thanks for sharing. And you know what? Just if we didn't say this before, it's okay not to know everything right now.
Mhm.
Okay. Right, Sister
Okay.
Latisha?
It's the truth. That is, that's so true. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Oh, and that's Mohammed I see there. So while you get ready, Mohammed, are you going for the game as well?
No.
No, okay. So go ahead and get ready. We're going to have, I think Rashida said done. She's next on the list. So go ahead, Rashida. Share your screen and share your stuff with us. You know how to share your screen?
Yeah, it's just loading.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know about you all, but this is exciting for me.
Yeah, it is.
MashaAllah. Is it doing one of those swirly things, Rashida? What's going on, Rashida?
Wait, I need a minute. It's not letting me share.
Oh, you can't like open it on your computer and then just share the whole screen. It won't let you do that either.
It said I have to go and let the computer share. I have to open like the share
Oh,
setting.
yes, your computer's probably not set up for that. Okay, so let's go to option number 2. Oh, you didn't print it out at all, did you? Abdusalam, can you help assist your sister? So while we're getting that done, Nafisa, let's hear from the middle schooler. So go ahead and share your screen or share what evidence you have that you did the work.
I printed it. So I don't have
Okay.
it.
So you can show it
Yeah.
to, you know what? You can send it to us. Oh yeah, you still don't have memory on your phone. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
because my internal space is low.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, just show us on the screen and then take it down and then go through each one.
Wait, how do I show it on the screen?
No, what? Never mind. Let me hang on. I'm going to show. Okay, let me let Rashida
Because I
back.
only wrote it down on paper.
All right, no problem. You guys see this, right? So this is what Nafisa is working with. They have the About Me, This Is Me, or what's it called? About Me or something like that, web?
Yeah.
Right, because remember, they're getting ready for high school, so they're not quite in high school yet. So let's go, Nafisa.
Okay. So for what I said I'm interested in, career-wise, I said dermatology and anesthesiology and IT. And then for my strengths, I said that I'm very hardworking and that I'm persevering and that I'm determined and that I'm good at math, social studies, and reading. And then my weaknesses would be giving up if things are too hard and procrastinating about, oh yeah, and time management and completing my work. And then for what extra curricular activities I want to do in high school, I said band/honors band, National Honor Society, and AP classes. And then for what I need more help doing would be Chinese and Algebra 1. And then for my pathways and what I'm interested in and what I want to do, like the programs that I want to do, I said the magnet STEM program. Oh God.
Okay, and for those who don't know, hang on, let me. STEM, of course, we know science, technology, engineering, and math education or enrichment. Some schools have what they call CTE, which is career technical education, where they may have classes that gears folks towards plumbing, for example, or electrical work and things like that. And magnet programs, magnet schools like Nafisa mentioned are public schools with specialized courses or curricula that it's basically enhanced type programs and typically college prep. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Nafisa. You look
I
like.
was actually, guys,
Go
what were
ahead.
you gonna say, Doctor?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna share with the group that I actually went to a magnet high school, and I I participated in a magnet program for law, but obviously I didn't become a lawyer. But it was nice because two of the people who were in my cohort, they actually became lawyers, and a lot of them became a few police officers, I think like 2 or 3. But yeah, so those the magnet schools, they really help out a lot too.
Yeah, it could show you exactly what you want to do, or ooh, I don't want to do that, but it was nice to know.
Yeah.
So that's a great start. Thanks for sharing, Nafisa. I'm really glad you're at least thinking about this things. Do you know what schools in your area? I know you just moved to another county, so I'm not familiar with that county. Do you know what schools may offer this? That would actually be your next part of your next steps, figuring out what schools offer STEM programs.
I don't know the magnet schools. My dad just wants me to sign up for the programs, like my older brother did when he was in 8th grade.
Mashallah. Well, great. Doesn't hurt to try it out. Try it out and see where you go, where that takes you to. Thank you so much for sharing, lady. Okay, Rashida, are you ready now? All right, so go ahead and share your screen. Ooh, okay. Look at her.
I'm serious.
We are fancy. Mashallah.
Mashallah.
I'm interested in digital design, biology, like outdoor science, and medicine, I guess. And some of my strengths could be creativity, and some of my weaknesses could be procrastination. In high school, I'm involved in a robotics club and focus, but I haven't done much since it's only my first year. And I'm in AP classes and honors classes. In high school, for the experience I want after high school, I want an involving experience, and I want to do something that I really want to do, and I want to go to a good college. And as an adult, I want to live in the city, and I don't really want to be stressed out ever again. Some of the intrinsic values are, I really like expressing my creativity and I like creating stuff. Some of my extrinsic values I want to have good pay, and I want to be respected by those around me. And I also want to be able to have some power in the workplace or be my own boss. Some of my lifestyle values are I want to live in a big city and I want to travel a lot because I like the hustle and bustle of the people around me. And I want to see my family a lot.
Wait, let me finish reading that. Scroll up there. Okay. Okay, this is very professional and nicely done.
Thank you.
This is very nicely done.
You can stop sharing that so we can see your beautiful face. Mashallah, it's impressive. You and see why I didn't want to be prescriptive in terms of how to do this. Like try to figure out what works best. And I don't even know if I know how to insert it that way in PDF. So I'm gonna have to go to Rashida for some help. And let me just say, I can definitely attest to the fact that Rashida is very creative. I can share with you all a flyer that she put together for the Aafiyah project, a retreat that's coming up, and it's excellent. She did a great job. So yes, she definitely has that creativity edge on her. No doubt at all. You keep measuring the city. You're such a city girl. Remember on the tour, you're not going to give it up, huh? She's going to take over the city. Thanks for sharing that. So, Rashida, how long did it take you to complete this? I meant to ask others this as well.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. So definitely something that's kind of, been thinking about for a bit, because all that does not, it came together once you sat down to do it, but it's good to know. I'm not surprised at all. Sister Letitia mentioned this. A lot of times you look to your family to see what you like. And that's basically where you get your ideas from. So a lot of the things you describe is very much in line with your lifestyle, your current lifestyle right now. So that's interesting. All right. Anything else to add, Sister Letitia?
No, I think it's great. And I find it interesting that she wants to live in like a more busier place.
Yeah.
But she also talked about not wanting to be stressed out. So with her, stress, school equals stress, because she said, I'm not going to have the stress of school anymore. But depending on, and stress is not always a bad thing, guys, because sometimes we have those daily stressors, like what we have to deal with every day. And then we have those chronic stressors that are a little different, but that's good that you don't equate like that busy city lifestyle to stress. That equals motivation to you, but school is sort of stressful to you, but that stress will be transferred hopefully in a different way when you start your own business or when you start your career. Very nice job, Rashida.
Yeah.
Very
sorry.
nice.
I think she's the first to mention owning a business, being her own boss. So I like that.
Yep.
Excellent. That's excellent.
Very good job.
Yeah, great job. Mashallah. Okay, so let's have Omar. Omar, go ahead and share with us what you got.
Okay. Okay, so what am I interested in? I'm interested in business, like anything, like owning companies, being an entrepreneur, investing, and real estate. My strengths are I have some experience in investing, experience in partly creating and working in a company. Like that was J Company, like that's a program I did, like it was like last school year. Yeah. And I don't work well with a team. Like sometimes I like to do things on my own. Well, a lot of times I like to do things on my own. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. I've done senior stars. I do tennis, and I also did junior achievement. I'm sure there's more things I've been involved in, but I just can't think of them right now. So, what kind of experience do I want to have after high school? I want to study business in college, and I want to own a few properties like when I'm in college, so I have like income coming in, so I don't have to rely entirely on my parents for money. I know where do I want to live? What kind of lifestyle do I want to have? I want to live in a mansion or a big house away from like the city, because I feel like that's just what I want. Feels comforting. Like maybe I have a lake or something near my house, and I wanna own many properties and houses and rent them out to people. So okay, eccentric values. I just I like to provide for myself and my family. Um, Eccentric values. Like to be. I want to be paid a lot of money. I want to own many businesses, many companies, and owning many properties, real estate. One of my lifetime values, like I said, living in a mansion away from the city or like people. I want to travel a lot. I've already done a lot of traveling, and it's really fun. So I want to do a lot more of that. And I want to spend some time with friends and family.
All right. Thanks for that. You can
Yeah,
stop sharing your screen for now. Let's see your face.
Yeah, this is really good, guys. I just want you guys to know, and I really want to stress this a lot. Allah's bounty is great, right? It's endless. So all of these things that you guys are saying, they're not far off. So if we say, hey, you know what, I haven't really figured it out. I just want to make sure I make ends meet, or I want to own a business, or I want to live in a mansion away from people. All of those things are not impossible, right? Because we know that Allah, there's no like we're humans, we have a limitation. But when you think about Allah is great, Allah is grand, Allah is infinite. So this is awesome that you want to own a business, Umar. In fact, I'm after this call with you guys, I'm going to talk to Dr. Demi, because I want us to start thinking more of a business mindset with you guys, and how we could build a business, and maybe you guys present a business idea. I want you guys to think about college, of course, but I also want you guys to also think about a business as well. And so I'm going to do some recommendations, and one recommendation is by Dr. Claude Anderson. He's a Black scholar who lives in that DC area. So you guys should know who he is, because you guys are over there in that DMV area as well. People have been touting his work a lot, especially after the death of George Floyd. He's been around forever. He's one of the most brilliant Black people in the United States. But even Donald Trump's son is like, people have never heard of Powernomics, written by a Black man from that DC area, Dr. Claude Anderson. And so we need to just put some suggested readings, even if we give them to the parents, and also Black labor, white wealth, and how wealth is structured in America. Okay, so I'm not sure if most of you are first generation Americans, your parents are from other countries, right? That's what I'm thinking based on your last names. So where are your parents from, guys? Nafisa, where are your parents from, dear? Nafisa,
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay. Okay. And Umar, your parents are Nigerian. Yusuf, not Yusuf.
Muhammad.
This is
That's Muhammad.
Muhammad. Where's your family from, Muhammad?
My dad's from DC, I guess, and then my mom, she used to live when she was young. She lived in Ghana, and then a little bit. She's from Ghana, and then she lived a little bit in Nigeria, and then I think she went back to Ghana, but then she came to America when she was young. And then she started living in America. So she's like
So
a
your mother
real.
is African and your father is Black American?
Yeah, but my mom's like African American, like the true African American, like the literal African American, like she lived in Africa and she came to America when she was a little kid, basically.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. And then Abdul, your family's from where?
Nigeria.
Okay, some of the last name, guys, I have a Nigerian last name. I'm not Nigerian. I'm a Black American. So my last name is Yoruba because of my husband. So some of the last names, I'm just becoming a little more familiar with them. But yeah, so there's some suggested readings, Dr. Demi, that we should definitely share with the students, because Dr. Claude Anderson is a powerhouse. I mean, it's just so unfortunate that he's 85 years old. Thank God he's still living. But people are requesting him all over the United States. He's done a lot of great work, and he talks about how wealth is built in America. And so what we sometimes think is wealth, or what we think is affluency, and what it really is based on American standards, are really two totally different things. So I think if we could like share that with the families, or share that with, you know, the students, even if they don't read it right away, but I think it will be super helpful, especially for those of us in here who are entrepreneurs. I think it's a great idea.
Now, absolutely. Yeah. So you also mentioned Black labor, Black labor, Black wealth. What did you say?
Black labor. White wealth. White
wealth.
Yeah.
Well, why did I don't know how I came up with Black love.
I put it in the chat, Powernomics.
I saw Powernomics. Okay, good. So I can look into that. I have no qualms about that. We can share with the parents as well. I can look into it if there are excerpts from it that we can actually discuss. I'm totally open to that. And those are key things to keep in mind. Thanks for sharing once again, Umar. That's quite impressive as well. But the idea of owning your own business, and it's not just people who are interested in business, you know, like real estate and things like that, that can own a business. You can be a doctor and own a business. You can be a pharmacist and be a business owner. You can be a carpenter and be a business owner. So I think we probably at some point, inshallah, should do a session about owning your skill and being able to I don't even know the word to use, but where you're not necessarily just working for someone. There's nothing wrong with working for someone, but we want you guys to also have the mindset of, if you can own it, if you can own the company, why not? You know, why not? So thanks for that.
It's like that, owning your skill and taking your career and turning it into a business. And that we saw a lot of that after this COVID situation, where people became they were quitting really good paying salary jobs, you know, salaries that were like 150K and up, to start a business, and the businesses are doing very well. So there's so much flexibility now in the world with the shortage in every market. There's a shortage in every market, a shortage of labor, people to do the work in every market. So people are finding this, even though COVID was a challenging thing throughout the globe, here in America, it has created a lot of people with successful businesses.
Yeah, it's that silver lining in events, you know, that we think are so devastating. It's the silver lining of COVID, so to speak, right? All righty, so we have Naeem. Naeem, are you ready? Let's go. We'd love to hear from you, sir.
I printed it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So you're not able, because turn on your camera, sir. You can just kind of show us on the screen if you're able to, and then I'll share my screen.
I did it right here, but yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll share my screen. Sorry. So go ahead and walk us through this.
So what I'm interested in, I said something in the medical field, sports, math, maybe something in math or money. Then I said, what are my strengths? I said math, reading, and then solving difficult questions. But then it said, what are my weaknesses? And I said procrastinating, waiting until the last minute to turn in my work. And I also said working with others could sometimes be my weakness. And then what activities I'm involved in at school: basketball, the math team, AP class, AP government, AVID, and in another club, and then what kind of experiences I want after high school. I want to go to a nice college, and whatever profession I choose, I want to make good money off of it. And then as an adult, where do I want to live? What kind of lifestyle do I want? I said I want to live in a state that where I can maximize how much I make. And then I said I want to live a moderate to very good lifestyle. And then the other worksheet, the value one for the intrinsic value. I said I want to be able to help. I want to be able to help the needy. I want to be able to provide for my family, and I want to be able to make a difference. For the extrinsic value, I said I want to have very good pay, be able to own multiple properties. I want to be a leader in the workplace. And then a lifestyle, I want to be able to travel a lot. I have a lot of friends. I want to maximize everything that I make to the best of my ability. And again, I want to travel. So.
MashaAllah.
May Allah reward you, Naeem, for wanting to help the needy. May Allah reward you for your intentions, Naeem. Ameen.
Again, another really great, impressive, and well thought out response. Thanks for sharing. And I like how you listed like your different areas of interest, and you can actually merge them. So you said medicine and sports. You could be, a great candidate for sports medicine at some point, or things like physical therapy, things like that. So yeah, continue to just pay attention to your interests and see how you can weave that into something you do in the future. That's certainly a way to get started. Anything else, Sister Letitia, to add to that?
No, I mean, that was good. I just love what they're all, all of them said procrastination. I don't know if you noticed that was a common theme. I don't know. I'm thinking on the positive. I'm thinking that these kids, because all of them said that they're in some type of AP class or, something like that. I'm wondering if you guys think the work is so easy that you could wait until the last minute. Oh, that's super easy. I could just wait until the last minute to get that done because, it comes so easy to you. So that's what I was just thinking. I didn't think they were lazy or anything like that. I'm trying to flip it into reframing how that procrastination really,
right,
serves them, right? Because all behaviors serve us in one way or another. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I think also just a lot of them, some of them are making the transition, right? Some of you are making transition from middle school to high school, and you realize, ooh, it is a little bit more work to put into this than I thought. So, but at the very least, the fact that you're recognizing that as an area for improvement is good. That you don't want to wait until your third year in college to figure that out. MashaAllah. All right. So Muhammad, are you ready to go? Muhammad Bryant.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Want to share your screen?
All right. Okay. What am I interested in? Engineering. What are my strengths? Critical thinker, and I know how to fly a drone. What are my weaknesses? I don't know what I want to do. That's probably a big one. What activities have I been involved in during high school? Soccer. What kind of experience do I want to have after high school? Go to college. As an adult, where do I want to live? What kind of lifestyle do I want to have? Whatever lifestyle Allah gives me. Intrinsic values, solving world problems, extrinsic values, whatever Allah gives me, and lifestyle values. I don't know.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, that's good. Muhammad.
Yeah. I think you're probably the first to explicitly mention Allah. And I have to say, even though the others may have not, directly mentioned Allah, that the concept is still there, mashallah. Like, you know, just knowing that you can ask Allah for whatever it is that you want. I haven't heard anyone say, I want to just barely make ends meet, or, you know, you're trusting in Allah that Allah will give you this. So it's like, I want to live a very comfortable life. I want a mansion. I want to own properties. I want to go for this particular kind of education without limits. And mashallah, that's where I want us to start from. Of course, be realistic, but also knowing that Allah can give you whatever it is that you ask for, mashallah, for the most part, you know, with Islamic limits, of course.
Yeah, I just try to focus on what, like, not on the future, because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So I try not to predict that, because that's only up to Allah. Like, but I know what I want to, like, you can know what you want to do, but that may not end up what ends up happening. Like with you and your story, you wanted to go to, or you wanted to, for one of your stories, a lot of the stories that I've heard is that they start off and they go to college, they just go to a party and whatnot, and then they end up dropping out of school and then going back. Like this one, we had for one of my NSL classes, we had a military person, veteran type person, come into our class, and we talked to her, and she basically told us like her idea of what she thought she was going to do. Her parents gave her like everything she needed. She had a room, a car, and she was going to college, but she ended up not doing well because she ended up partying and whatnot. And that can veer off in the path that you may think you want versus what actually happens. So you don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, like, you can think about those things about what you want, but you don't really know.
Right.
I mean, like, you can kind of get a sense of the direction.
Right. And you're you're absolutely correct, Mohammed. You don't know what the future is, only Allah does, but there's nothing wrong with you planning for something or making what you desire to have known and working towards it. So this is part of the process of just making goals for yourself and working towards achieving it. I'm not going to say I want $1 million tomorrow. What have I done today to make it even a remote possibility that I'll have $1 million tomorrow? Or I want to go to Harvard University. What have I done today? Am I, you know, if I were younger, am I taking AP courses? Am I taking those honors courses? Am I doing the extracurricular activities that's going to, you know, might help boost my chances, right? So we still plan for the future. We plan for the future and work towards it. And at the end of the day, we don't know what the end result is going to be, but we certainly make an effort, right? And I think that's the least we can ask every one of you, is to make the effort. Mohammed Jibril, did you get a chance to complete the task? You are muted. Not sure if you're speaking, if you're responding back. And if you can keep your cameras on, that would be great. We're doing a great job today. It's just Naeem and Mohammed Jibril with the cameras up. If you can turn on your cameras, we'd appreciate it. Oh, he left. Uh-oh. So we'll see if we can come back to join us. So as you can imagine, there's definitely a follow-up to what we just did now. Turn on my camera. It is getting dark here. All right. So most of you all have presented on what you did for the first task. We have another task. I was hoping we could actually get started on it today, but it looks like, you know, you'll get to do it towards the next, our next meeting, inshallah. So for the middle schoolers, we have another worksheet for you. Is the school alignment research. So this is for you, Nafisa, Mohammed Jibril, and Suhaila, we want you to conduct research on your local area high school options. I want you to know, I know in Maryland, it's based on your county, whatever, and your zoning. So if you're living in a certain area, you're zoned to go to a certain high school, right? But for those specialty schools like the magnet schools, the STEM schools, the CTE schools, you may be able to get into other schools. So I want you to go and look up information about those schools. So Nafisa, pay attention. I will give you some links that you can explore to try to complete this next task, but that will give you a good idea of what schools offer what. So when it's time for you to start thinking about, we should be thinking about it now, but when it's time for you to really get into the thinking about your next move into high school, you will at least know what's available to you and what the schools have to offer. All right. So you want to use the information from your This Is Me web to help inform that process for you. All right. So that's for the middle schoolers. And then for high school, this is what the school alignment research looks like. We'll share that once again. I'll share it on the text message. I'll share the link, and I'll also set it on email, inshallah. Okay, so you can look forward to that, as well as the links to help you. Those are the useful websites. I'll send that to you as well. And then for our high schoolers, we're going to have you complete what's called a career alignment research worksheet. Again, I want to stress this over and over and over again. Things could change down the road. Things will probably change and things will remain the same. But this is just really to help you get going with the thinking, just thinking about it, considering what's out there and how it meshes with your interest, okay? Yes, because we always want to work on our strengths and use that to build your future careers and things like that. So you're going to use the information from the interest inventory to help you find, to help research careers that align with your interests, your strengths, and your desired lifestyle. So this issue of lifestyle is actually quite important. I'm glad you all are thinking about it. Some of you know you want to travel. Some of you know you want to spend more time with your family, so you don't want to be gone all the time. So those are things. Some know you want to live in the suburbs or in the city or far away from everybody else. So you want to look at things that will work with that kind of interest. We want to keep that in mind anyway. All right. So once you complete those worksheets, this is just me planning ahead. I definitely want to talk about look into the books that Sister Letitia has shared with us. So this is kind of new for me. I'll take a look at them, inshallah. I would like for you, we would, share more information about the different pathways that you all come up with in terms of the selected careers that once you do the research on it. We would like to invite folks in those areas, in those fields of work, to come in and talk to you all. Very similar to what we did over the summer. It's always interesting to hear professionals, how they got to where they are. It could be the traditional or non-traditional. You all know I'm all about like the non-traditional, because that seems to be what makes sense and what a lot of folks are able to accomplish these days. So I'm totally for that. So we want them to share their experiences and advice. I want you all, we want to get your families involved. So first step, I do want you all at some point, not right away, we would like for you to interview your parents, your family members, your parents, in terms of, what do you think I'm good at? What do you think, our families have all these grand ideas about what they think we should do. You should go to this school or that school, or you should be this or that. And we will also, Sister Letitia and I would also meet with your parents. And it's weird for me because I'm a parent as well, right? To discuss some of the things that they should be thinking about in terms of careers and college and plans for that. And then we'll meet back with you all and report back to you or involve you all in that discussion as well. Okay, so those are the things to look forward to. So I have the useful websites that we will share with you. We have actually run out of time pretty much. So we can't I'm gonna stop there. Oh, I was just gonna show, you'll see what the career alignment research looks like. I'll share that with you all. Again, I'll share the link and then I will share it on email as well. But I have to say, I'm so impressed with the work you guys did, the work you put into it. It may have seemed like, oh, it was just 15 minutes, but that's you really racking your brains to come up with some of the things that's been ruminating in your mind for a while. So I really appreciate that. That's pretty much all I have for today. Sister Letitia, anything else in closing?
No, they did a fine job. They did a fine job. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Any questions for us, you guys? Actually, I'm going to go around really quickly. I want each one of you to tell me what impressed you or what stood out to you about one other person's presentation, because you guys we've gotten to know each other now, at least for over a year or more. So let's go with Abdul Salam. Whose presentations, what stood out to you from any of this individuals, what they shared with us today?
I really liked Umar's, because I think his was more of an individualistic approach, because he wanted to own a lot of properties, possibly own his own business and make his own type of product or company. So I like that.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. All right, let's have Nafisa go next. So what stood out to you?
So I'm like, okay, do you want me to
Okay, hold on. Nadira, you're disturbing Nafisa. I can't know that voice anywhere.
But Rashida is very creative, and how what are you talking about? And how she's a city girl and how she wants to live in the city, because that's very.
Dear race to stop this.
Poor baby, I know. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm sorry, Nafisa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get her out of the room. So
okay, no problem. Thank you. So you're basically impressed with Rashida's plans for the city, right? Rashida's gonna take over the city.
Yeah, because I also want to be a city girl, and I also want to live in the city.
Maybe you guys can buddy up and do it together.
You never know.
Mashallah.
I'm also very creative, like her too.
You're not creative at all. You can't draw.
Yes, I can.
All right, go ahead and mute, Nafisa. I'm so sorry, dear, but thanks for sharing. Let's go next to Yusuf. So what stood out to you today? You're muted. Oh, Yusuf is frozen, I think. Not Yusuf, Mohammed. Mohammed, yeah, I kept calling you Yusuf. So yeah. What stood out to you from your peers' presentation today?
That everyone had their life like laid out for them. Like they knew everything that they were gonna do.
Well, at least they had some plans, yeah.
Or they have an idea of what they think they're gonna do and what they know they want to do, which is good. Because I don't.
And it's okay. It's okay. I don't want you to feel like any pressure. It is okay. Mashallah. No, thanks for sharing. How about you, Rashida? What stood out to you today?
Omar's, because I really like the idea of getting property and renting it out, because I feel like that's a really good way to make money. And also how he wants to be an investor, since you can make a lot of money doing that while doing, even if you wanted to do something else, you can still do that.
Mashallah. So that's something called residual income. Certainly something that we can discuss as well in the future. Residual income, meaning you're making money on the side somehow because of a previous investment decision you've made. So it's money that keeps on giving, right? So that's an interesting concept that you caught on in his presentation. Thanks for sharing. Naeem, so what stood out to you, sir?
Uh, yeah, probably Omar, because I like his approach to life. Like the other person said, with the like investing property. I mean, renting the properties to other people. Being an entrepreneur, being able to, yeah, being an entrepreneur. I like that approach to life.
Okay, mashallah. Okay, Omar, you're like popular today. What's going on? Mashallah. Did you get to go already, Omar?
No.
Okay, so what stood out to you today?
I don't
Oh,
just like everyone's maybe I'll just I don't know. Not I don't think anything in particular really stood out. It's just nice hearing other people's like plan and stuff.
Okay. So just folks having plans, and Abdussalam had to leave. He let me know. So so I do appreciate you all staying a little longer. Well, some of y'all joined a little late. So inshallah, let's make it an attempt to come on time next meeting, inshallah. So we'll keep you all posted. Thank you all so much once again. And yeah, we'll see you soon, inshallah. Thank you, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam,
Sister
dear.
Nafisa. I'm sorry about all the noise.
Right. Hang on, let me stop.